Well, I'm back. If you're new here, my name is Dolores, better known as the Baking Diva. Well, right now, I live in New Jersey, and a couple of days ago, we had a major snowstorm. Then, I think it was yesterday, we had a major rain and windstorm, which melted a lot of the snow, and now there's flooding all over the state. Luckily, we don't flood where I live, but many of the surrounding towns do. Schools had delayed openings, highways and streets near rivers and streams are all flooded, and it is a mess. So I'm just thankful that we're okay here. We had our lanterns ready last night in case the power went out. Oh, it was so windy. And try to get a dog out to do her poop in this weather. I had to walk her outside in a leash with a jacket and a hood. The wind was whipping at me. Oh, well, enough of that. So now I hear we might have another storm this weekend. So fingers crossed we don't. But anyway, even though it's winter and it's cold out, I don't know about you, but do you like ice cream? Now, do you only like it in the summer? Or do you like it all year round? I mean, yeah, it's nice and refreshing in the summer, but I could eat ice cream anytime. Well, since it's the beginning of the year, and I promised you I was going to bring you a lot of low-carb and keto recipes, today I'm bringing you a delicious, creamy, and I mean creamy, easy-to-make keto ice cream. And you can make this in many different flavors. Today, I'm making it in peanut butter. I might even put some of those Lily's chocolate chips in it too. I'm not sure. But anyway, why don't we get going and I'll show you how to make it. Well, you don't need an ice cream maker. No, you don't need one of those creamy whatever makers. All you need is a mason jar. That's it, with a lid. You could probably use a 16-ounce mason jar. Make sure it has a wide mouth. I recommend a 24-ounce one because then it gives you room when you want to shake your ice cream in there. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Which reminds me, if you're not subscribed and part of my crazy baking family, just hit the red subscribe and the little bell, because we've been known to be a little cray-cray here. But we like to have fun. You can have fun and bake at the same time, right? But anyway, the reason I say go a little bit bigger, maybe a 24-ounce, is so you have room in there to shake it and for the ice cream to expand. So let me put this aside for now. What you're also going to need is heavy cream. Now, this I measured out. It's 7/8 of a cup of heavy cream. I mean, I'm sure you can put a cup in and it'll be fine, but I know my recipe called for 7/8, so that's what I put in here. Let me move it over here. Now, you're going to need some vanilla extract, not much of it, about a ½ teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Now, since we're making peanut butter ice cream, you're going to need peanut butter. Now, I'll put a picture of this in. This happens to be the Smucker's natural peanut butter. All it has in it is peanuts and salt. There is no sugar whatsoever in here. And on these natural peanut butters, if you've ever had them, you know that the oil settles on the top. It tells you right on the top here, just stir and enjoy. Oil separation is normal. So I already did that. Just take a spoon, it takes a minute, and just stir it all around to get it all combined. Now, if you don't want to use this, you can also substitute it for this. This is the PB2. The powdered peanut butter, you'll just have to read the instructions on the jar and find out how much powder combined with how much water to yield you 3 tablespoons of no sugar peanut butter. So I'm going to use the Smucker's today. I'm going to use the all natural peanut butter. But like I say, you can probably make it with PB2 also. Now, the other thing is the sugar we're going to use. We only need 1/3 of a cup. It is a confectioner's type sugar. However, this is keto, so we're not going to be using regular granulated or regular powdered sugar in here. Now, this recipe calls for allulose. Now, I'm not sure if you know what allulose is, so I just want to read you something. It'll only take a minute because I printed it out, and basically it's here where to buy allulose and stevia sweeteners. Now, I'm not using allulose today because I don't have it, but I am using stevia. I like stevia. I use it for everything. However, you can find the stevia and usually the allulose too in your supermarkets. The bottom line is both stevia and allulose can be a suitable alternative to sugar for those that are looking to help lower their sugar intake. Since these two sweeteners are metabolized differently than sugar, they provide fewer calories than sugar, and they have a better glycemic impact. Allulose leads to a much lower rise in blood sugar and also in insulin compared to sugar, while stevia doesn't raise blood sugar at all in those with blood sugar levels that are already in the normal range. So I think another reason is allulose. If you use the allulose or the stevia in here, the ice cream will stay creamier longer. If you use erythritol or monk fruit, you can still use it, but the ice cream, as it stays in the freezer, will get pretty hard. And then when you have to take it out to eat it, you'll have to let it soften. So I'm using stevia, but this is the easiest recipe ever. So I'm going to take my mason jar, and like I say, I have a larger one. It's what I had, so that's what I'm going to use. Now, well, each scoop of this ice cream has about 2 net carbs in it, so it's perfect for keto, or Weight Watchers, or just low carb, right? So in this, I'm going to put in my 7/8 of a cup of heavy cream. Alrighty. Now I'm going to add to this my 1/3 of a cup of stevia. Now, if you use monk fruit or erythritol, you might have to use a little less because I think that's sweeter than the allulose or the stevia. All right, I'm going to put in there a 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Alrighty, over here. You're going to put in a pinch of salt. I'll just do 1, 2, 3, a little pinch of salt. And now our peanut butter. We need 3 tablespoons of no sugar added peanut butter. So I'm going to use the Smucker's today. I know there's some people that actually make their own peanut butter in their, what do you call it, their machine, and it's just really salt and peanuts. Let me get my spoon. I think I forgot to take my tablespoon out. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to put the 3 tablespoons of peanut butter in here. So that's 1. Make sure you use a wide mouth jar. Just makes it a lot easier. Here's 2. I'm being generous. I like peanut butter. And I could eat ice cream all year. Like I say, it doesn't have to be summer. All right. Now that was pretty easy, wasn't it? There you go. Now, I'm going to put the lid, you know, the mason jar lid on top of here. And basically, now comes the fun part. You can even have your kids help you do this. Put it on tight. I'm gonna start shaking it. That's it. We want to keep shaking this thing. I don't know, maybe for 3 minutes or so. We want to get it all combined and shook up. Just like this. I'm not going to shake it all for you on camera. I don't want to take too long, but I'm just showing you how easy it is. And by using the larger jar, see, it gives you a lot more room to shake it. And once I get this all shook up, what was that, Elvis? Yeah. I'm all shook up, ooh, ooh, hey, hey. Well, anyway, I'm gonna put it in the freezer for maybe anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. Now, obviously, if you're gonna put your chips in here, put them in there now. And then I'm gonna take it out, and you are gonna have the most delicious tasting, creamy peanut butter keto ice cream. Buy that keto ice cream in the food stores. It's expensive. You could spend sometimes $5, $6 on a little container. And you can see how inexpensive this is to make. And look how nice that's mixing up. So I'm going to keep shaking it and then put it in the freezer. And I will be back. This is best eaten after you make it. But like I say, if you use the sweeteners I told you, you can keep it in the freezer for quite a while. Anyway, I'm going to finish shaking, and I'll be back when it's done, and we will do a taste testing. That's my parrot screaming, sorry, so don't go away. Unfortunately, something happened at the ending of my video where I was doing the taste testing. So I couldn't put it in, but I just wanted to put in a picture of the finished product. The ice cream was absolutely delicious. It was the creamiest ice cream I think I ever had. I kept it in the freezer for 3 hours. I sprinkled a little bit of the non-sugar chocolate morsels on top and a little squirt of whipped cream. And 3 of us in the family ate it, and all 3 gave it 2 thumbs up. So I hope you'll give it a try. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you. And sorry about the ending, but these things happen. Love you all and appreciate each and every one of you. See you soon. Toodles!